Hey guys, Garrett with Hawkeye Community College. Today we're going to take a look at the HP Tuners platform. Once again, specifically the scanner and just very basics, how to add and remove PIDs from your guys' entire channel configuration here. So as you can see on the screen, we have the HP Tuners platform connected up to a vehicle or with the HP Tuners cable itself. Key is the on position, and then what we need to do is up the top here, we need to hit the blue scan or connect to vehicle part here. Now, we're not going to start recording yet. If we want to add any PIDs in on the side, we don't want to record. So just to show you, if I started recording, I'm not able to right click and add any channels to this. I need to simply be connected but not recording. So in this case, we are connected as we see here, but we are not recording. So if I wanted to come in and add any specific channels that I was looking for, I could simply right click and then I would hit add channel to this one right here. This comes up with our channel selector, and these are all different areas that we can grab things from. Now, in this text filter right here, if you were looking for something specific, like in this case, looking for, I see I have mass airflow on there, but if I wanted mass airflow in frequency or hertz, I could type in mass right there, and boom, it comes up with all the things that are mass airflow related, but specifically I'm looking for a frequency in this one. So we could do it that way if we were looking for something. We could also go through and do the drop-down box. We could go through the general and pick, hey, I wanted engine RPM, or the current, the oil life, or the startup coolant. You guys can pick all kinds of different PIDs and add as many as you want ultimately into that left side there. Going into airflow once again, and then mass airflow. This is where it came up with it when we just simply picked it. Now, it made it a lot faster when we just typed it in. I personally like to do that, but you could go through and find other things that you maybe wouldn't have usually found or thought about if you just simply dive down through each one of those things. Now, once you guys have added all the pieces you want in onto that left side, let's say that I'm looking for specific computerized controls, map sensor, mass airflow sensor stuff, and I've added this in on the left side over here. From there, what I always like to do, I will save my channels. So I will go over here to the save channel spot right here, and I'm going to save these channels now into my system, and I have a specific folder in my PCM Suite stuff here that I can save into this. And I would save these channels as, in this case, I'm working on a Gen 3. I'd say Gen 3 inputs, and I'd be able to save that right there. And we can do the same thing with layouts, and I'll show you guys that in another video. But the reason I like to save them is because when I go to connect to a Volkswagen or Audi or something like that, I might be looking for different PIDs. Or if I'm looking at a Ford Mustang, I might be looking at different PIDs or channels. And then in the GM, specifically in a Gen 3, I'm looking at other things. So if I hook up to a Gen 3, I can just simply go here, I can go to open, and I can grab a lot of the different channels that I have recently logged. As you guys can see, clearly I have a bunch of different ones already saved. I have stuff specific to Hemis that I like to look at, or Gen 4 GM, Ecotech GM stuff, or even in this case some Ford Cobra stuff. So I have very specific ones that I just grab immediately and then start scanning on that vehicle. But a quick, easy way for you guys to add, if you needed to remove any channels, you can just grab over top of it. You guys can right click, and from there we can, as you guys can see, move it up if we wanted to in relation to kind of group different areas, or we can simply hit remove channel. Well, obviously we could remove all channels, but we don't need to do that, but I could remove that one specific channel if it wasn't needed, or if I accidentally added something, or I'm working on a different vehicle. But all of that is added right then and there for you guys. If you were trying to log anything extra on your guys' pro feature set, so if you're trying to do like a wideband or something into this HP Tuners, you guys can just simply right click on that and you can hit add channel. But now what you're going to do is an external input. So in the case I'm using an MVPI2, I'm going to add in specifically into pin 1. If I was on mine, I can add that in, and then I'm going to transform it. I use a Ballinger, so I can now hit transform right here, and I use a Ballinger, right there it is, AFR 500, and boom, my AFR 500 is into this log right now too. That's more of a tuning purpose related style of stuff, but adding and removing channels from there is as easy as that. So hopefully that works out for you guys. Hopefully they get you sped up and you guys can use some more of these channels and find different things for your guys' scan tool. One thing to keep in mind though, if you guys are adding anything in charts versus time or the graphing area over here, it has to be on the channels on this left side. If it's not on the channels on the left side, you're not necessarily going to be able to get it onto the right side over here. So keep that in mind. So if something's not working on the graphs or your channels or even your gauge cluster, if you had it up on that, it's because it's not in your channels over here. So awesome, guys. I hope you liked the video, and I'll keep producing more for you.